Hello everyone, welcome to an official UTR recap of a match that I had off of a season with Birdman, as he's known as in the trash band tennis universe, who is actually a member of a higher UTR class than me. He's close to a UTR 6, he's up in the upper echelons of a UTR 5, and we've had some really good battles in the past, and I felt I had been playing pretty well, so I was looking to test my worth against him. I have gotten a set off of this guy in the past, albeit on clay, but I wanted to see how I fared on hard courts, and right there, just relentlessly pounding my backhand. And I consider my backhand to be one of my stronger shots, and there, facing some real tough situations, got an ace and got it to deuce here. Needless to say, I was keen on holding this first game. Didn't want to fall down an early break, even though that doesn't mean much. I just wanted to start the match off on the right tone. And here we are in a long rally. That looping forehand catches him off guard. Once I get it deep, it's pretty good. And I was able to put the first game away and get on the board, which is huge for the confidence against this guy. Honestly, that was a shank. Yeah, that's about the reaction that deserved. Although this guy is an absolute clown, but that return, that was not a shank. I was pretty happy with that one. Whenever he was serving to my backhand, I felt pretty good about it, but whenever he was serving to my forehand, I was getting absolutely wrecked. There, I just whiffed it, but you'll see that'll be a reoccurring theme. Pay attention to that for the points to follow. Here I am facing, now he's got 3 break points on me. He would claim both of them, and like I said, that forehand freaking whiffing me again. Unbelievable. But my backhand, I was just happy with my backhand returns. Like, why wouldn't he serve to my forehand when I'm doing that on my backhand? But he throws in the underarm serve, chop that back, handled it, baby. He loves to throw that in, more to come. Decent backhand return, and the net is cruel, but it gets me back in the game. Even up at 2-2. Thrilled to be at this position, at this point in the first set, and I don't always get to unload on my forehand, but when it works like that, I think I was just so caught off guard that when he returned it, I just netted it with the backhand. I like the pace. I just feel like I can generate some pretty decent pace on my backhand here, and this is another pretty long rally. The gentlest of racket smashes. Here I am in a little bit of trouble here. That was a first serve, but you can tell I took a lot off of it. Not sure if I had been missing or not. That was a pretty good third shot, and just gets it over. He lobs it out of my range, and another classic unathletic.
Flip that.
Another classic unathletic move from Ben. Just couldn't make up the decision. The pooper scooper knew it wasn't working. I just psyched myself out and don't know what to tell you. But he breaks me. But I've got the knowledge that I have broken him before. So looking to play that game. Whew, once he gets me on that, he catches me on that wrong foot really well. He's really good at going back to where he was. But I was just happy to be in the games at this point. We had been to deuce, and I knew that if I could just get into this, maybe I could level things up. Decent rally here. Let's see what happens. Taking him out wide. He gets it back. I try to drop him. Not a terrible drop shot. He had to cover a lot of ground, and I blew an open court. And as soon as it left my racket, I just knew and just collapsed. That was basically, I wouldn't say that was no, who am I kidding? That wasn't the set, but that was really deflating when I was like, oh, I had a chance. That would have given me, that would have taken me back to deuce, whatever. And oh my goodness. Finally, some moves at the net, slicing that out of the air back down the line. Really happy with that, but honestly, kind of a mishit. Probably a 2 in 10 shot for me. Still working on my net game, but to see a result like that executed in a match is really good improvement. Taking it out wide for him, and I hold. So staying in this match, he's got a pretty good start here. Hammering my backhand, and this guy loves to come to the net. It wasn't working for him a lot today, but he was able to execute it on that point with a plum and just smashing it out of my way. Going back to my backhand, I take him down the line. Let's see. And oof, backhand into the net. Serving to stay in it here gives me a really high ball, really out wide, decent serve. Like I said, my serve, I feel my serve has been cooking. I've been really liking my serve. There's not a lot to like about my forehand game, but my serve game, pretty content with it, not gonna lie. And you'll notice on my forehands, like I contacted back behind my hip. Obviously not great. I'm looking at switching to a Western because I tried switching to a semi-Western and it was absolutely impossible, and I wanted to quit tennis. But you know, I have to live with that result because that's a rally that I'm happy with where my forehand's at. The fact that I was able to stay in it this long, drops me. Decent backhand approach, lobs me. This time, no mistakes, except it didn't work. But if that had been angled a little more down, that would have been a pooper scooper winner, which would have been a real sight to see. Birdman gets the banana, plays a deep ball really out, but it hits another banana, comes to the net, does a 360 spin, and that was the first set. That was all she wrote. Here we go in the second set. Looking to stay in it. I did feel pretty like a letdown of energy leave my body once the tension of the first set left. So I was thinking maybe I'll play better in this second set. And this is about, you know, that's about as good as you're going to see my forehand. Barely keep it alive. Oh, that was back. That was back. Shiz, I suck. Wow, what a weird serve. And I'm facing, oh my gosh, 3 break points right off the bat, and all I can do is play it safe and hit to the middle and hope he capitulates. But at this point, I know he was just playing for me to make a mistake. He was going into ball machine mode, and because he knew that was going to happen. Painful. There's that underarm serve again. It was actually out, but I sliced it in because I wanted it, and the point kept going, and I had to give it to him. I played it, and he was like, was that out? And I was like, yeah, but I couldn't resist. So even though I was down in the match, it was just a match for fun, whatever. He's a friend of mine, so. And you've seen some epic battles between him and Caleb. I was just happy to be competing in the set so far. Even if none of these games are going my way, I still felt that we were having decent points. Pretty good return there, really deep to his feet. Get in the rally. Get him on the move here. Let's see, go backhand? Nope, forehand. Backhand. Oh man, tried to go backhand into the net. Yikes. But I'm staring down a double break right here, and that return did skip off the net and in. The net was kind to me today, but it didn't do me much for the game. And with that double fault, it brings up 3 match points. Am I able to save them down the line? Decent. It's 1 down. Can't even handle the ball. Bouncing around like a bouncy house. Okay. Oh man. That's it. That was it. I lost 3-6, 0-6, but against a superior opponent, and it was a great match, and I loved to have it. So like and subscribe, and just remember, at Trash Man Tennis, it's all about the tennis trash we've been. See you next time.